Hey everybody, Ellison Cruz here, bringing you my new Let's Play of Outland. Alright, so yes, this game is awesome, okay? So, again, another Ubisoft game, but anyway, if you've heard anything about this game, you'll know it's pretty amazing, and I really like it. This is another one of those unannounced, 0.5 LPs that are supposed to kind of be halfway between my current LP and my next full LP, which I already have a plan on what it's going to be, and I just didn't want to have multiple RPGs in the same one, so we're going to have some action games coming up now, and then we'll get back to that kind of stuff. But for this one is pretty awesome. I really like this game. It's similar to Metroid Prime, or I guess Super Metroid or whatever. If you're kind of thinking of the exploration aspect, we can go back to multiple levels, but it is somewhat linear. But the action itself is pretty cool. It's kind of got this puzzle element, and then it's similar to Ikaruga, if you've ever played that. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't honestly care if you've seen my other LPs then. So we've got arcade, which we can't play any of these, but for this game, just like kind of my previous side LPs, I'm thinking of doing 1 or 2 episodes per area, just to get them all completely fleshed out and stuff. And I do plan on hopefully getting a 100% run on this, but we'll see how it turns out, because you're gonna have to do quite a bit of backtracking with our different abilities. But enough about that. I'll just explain more as we continue on, because it's just one of those games where
I will tell you of
so
a man.
We've got a kind of an interesting story here. It kind of, I don't know what it reminds me of. I didn't really like the show, but it kind of reminds me of Samurai Jack, and it's just kind of the art style, and also Wind Waker. I find myself referencing Wind Waker and Paper Mario so much, but this does kind of remind me of Wind Waker just a little bit. And maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't, but it's got a really nice art style, I guess. God, I hate saying that, but it does, and the music's pretty cool too. It's kind of got this Celtic feeling to it, kind of, but yeah. So here's the backstory to the entire game, which I'm just talking over, rudely, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, just put it on mute." Yeah. Okay. So here's the sisters. One's dark and one's light. We'll get into that element later, which is similar to Ikaruga, and then they're fighting and it destroyed the world. God forbid.
By a hero, a soul waiting through the ages.
Also, I don't know if it's just me or the game, but the voice seems slightly too loud. It seems like it's just above the threshold of what a comfortable level of audio should be, but that's probably just me.
But so has theirs. And the earth trembles in fear.
Oh, I missed. So there's that. Now we got the Origen. The story begins, and this basically serves as the tutorial level where we get our first moves and stuff, and it's not very hard at all. If you just base the game based on this, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but there we are, and we just got done meditating, and the other guy's sleeping, so we're gonna sneak out. So this would be kind of a neat place to live, and wake up. Aw. So here's our character. We run around just doing that, and we get little tutorials a la Braid. Press A to jump, and this is basically what we're going to be doing this entire time. Now, here are spikes. I might end up falling into a bunch of these throughout the course of the game, because they are hard to see, okay? And the way this is, I guess, it's just kind of hard for me to see. I don't know. It's just the colorness, I guess. But so here we can wall jump, and we can climb up sides of these things and jump over here. There's more. We have to jump over here because I don't think we'd be able to clear that opening down there. And as you can see to the right, those are things called Mark of the Gods, I think, or Mask, Mark of the Gods. All right, you've collected a Mark of the Gods. There are 42 in this entire level. The good thing about this game is that they tell you flat out how many there are. Here's the map. It's the crossbow is telling us where we have to go, and then in the bottom left-hand corner you can see how many are in each area, which makes this really easy to find out. But here is the overworld, and we're going to have to collect all the seals for each of the areas, and then here it'll tell us, Mark of the Gods, money bases. So luckily I won't have to do some additional editing for this, but there's the Mark of the Gods, 42 to get an achievement, and then we got our player abilities, and we're going to unlock those as we go, so that's pretty good. So let's just keep on going, and here's going to be a slight platformer area. And this place is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Limbo, when you're going through the dilapidated factory. God, I freaking love that game. And here we've got beware the energies of raw creation, light and dark, and we're going to want to be careful for that, because those are going to hurt us, except for later. but we'll get into that later. And these are ladders. They serve the usual purpose of escalating up and down once you climb them. But if you head over here, we're going to get our second Mark of the Gods for this area, so that's pretty cool. Sorry if you can hear that through my TV, but or through my mic. It's kind of loud right now. I just got done watching Netflix, and usually I hate when you have to readjust the audio because I have to put it in like the 30s in order to listen to it comfortably. But anything lower, or yeah, anything like if I just play anything else, it'll get so loud. But a magical light travels here and there through the world, guiding you along your journey. So these are guiding lights, and wherever these go, if we follow them, that's basically where it's telling us to go for our next objective. Now you see that green gear thing over there? We're going to have to touch that in order to open the door. So here we're going to want to wait for these things. Okay, and step on it. And it shows a cutscene thing that shows us what's opening, which we passed that, and I didn't make it clear, but that's a checkpoint over there. And as you know what checkpoints do, then basically, if you die, you'll just go back to that. So it's pretty easy. And then they get pretty creative with these beams of light. Like, it kind of reminds me of Geometry Wars, not gonna lie. So let's continue over here. There's a pit down there. I've fallen into that several times, but so there's more guiding lights and birds singing their heart's way and. Keep on jumping. Oh, okay, good. We made it. We made it. And here we have our first shrine. And when we get these, we get upgrades. So here we get our first upgrade, which is going to be awesome. As you guys could have probably imagined. It just makes us so happy. Yeah, and we get crucified and then we just fall. That's so weird how we fell. We fall. So now we got a melee attack with apparently what looks like a bloody machete. Which apparently it's not, because it's a giant sword. Yes, and we're breaking bricks down with that. Kind of like how they don't disappear after immediately, but there they do eventually. Okay, so here we find money bases, and we break these open. Now, if we have full hearts, okay, so those are doubloons, and full hearts. If we're full on hearts, then we can break these open to get additional doubloons. Yay! Doubloons. And now, the thing that kind of sucks is we have to collect 1 million for an achievement, which is kind of going to take a really long time, but we'll get there. And here's a spider, and those usually take about 3 hits to kill, so not too bad, but we'll get some more creative enemies later instead of these stupid arachnids who just die out of their own free coalition. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I got hit. Are you kidding me? I hate some of the combos we have right now. They're just really slow, but... that was terrible. So let's head down here. Wait a second. Where are we? Okay, so kill this jerk. There. Kill you. I don't want to kill that guy because I know he'll probably hit me into the spikes. Let's just skip him. We don't have to kill him. Alright. So I don't know if I'll be collecting all the money bases, but I'll try. I mean, it's just kind of like pointless almost, but because we can go back through levels and collect stuff. So there's a guy waiting there. It's like his ass is in the air, and he's gonna attack us when we go over there. So let's try it. And okay, death. And then number 2, die. Okay, if we're crouching, it doesn't give us like as much time to attack. But here, just walk through here, and we're good. So now we're at the rites of passage. And yes, I know it's this passage. I know someone's gonna call me out on that and be like, "That's not how you pronounce it." All right, let's see what we are. All right, so here. Okay, so this area is pretty easy. There's two doubloons, 2 things we can grab here. There's these new enemies here. And you see that blue transparent thing? If you've seen like reviews or gameplay videos of this, you'll know what purpose those serve later. But basically, we'll get there. I mean, I don't want to go into it right now because we're pretty close to getting into that in a second. But these guys are pretty easy. 2 hits and they're dead. So that for you. And okay, and uppercuts usually work well on these. I think the little caption thing said that. So I'm doing a really bad killing these guys. I want my doubloons. Oh, die and die. Okay, there. All right, now this part's kind of weird. Now they're gonna start shanking us from below. They're gonna want to jump over, and there's gonna be another jerk over here. Okay, there. Killed them. Yes, you have been vanquished. And we got some more doubloons and jump. All right, I don't think we have to go back up there right now, so we'll just continue onwards. Okay, there we go. And then we got these things. They start getting a bit more creative and deafening me. Oh, what? Oh, that was dumb. Okay, I barely missed it. So now we press the switch, and now we got a second thing, so that's pretty awesome. And this one we might be using a lot, but we'll see. Because it's pretty good, but it's just weird. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's way too slow. And more crucifixion, I was kind of delayed on that, but whatever. So now we got a slide, and we can go under low gaps and strike our foes. So strike them thus, and they will be knocked into the air. And you couldn't see me, but I actually put my hand in the air like I was this epic guy talking. So we can go back that other way, but we're not going to. We're just going to go around to make things a bit quicker. Oh, crap. No. Okay. And death. God, you suck. Okay. Okay, whatever. I was just going to say something, but I didn't feel like it. Ah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, okay, I totally kicked your ass. Ah. All right, there. I'll break open your dumb heart. Okay, now it's slide under here. And it's telling us what we have to do. Yes, we get it. We know how to slide. We just got the ability. I mean, what game doesn't let you test out your new ability after you just got them? And this is going to... Oh, I guess you can walk through it. I forgot about that. There, you're dead. Apparently, 2D platformers allow 2D characters that are enemies go through... I don't know. And, okay, good. Oh, barely. God. Okay. What? Okay, this is dumb. If I die here... Okay, there. God, that was close. That would have been embarrassing. We get more hearts later. It's just, that was just a screw up on my part. Oh, but no. Oh, God, okay. And, okay, there. That was, I'm doing so bad right now. God, I think I went through this entire part on my first time without getting hit once until, like, the next area. I'll make sure to make note of it, but, oh, God, and I was like, you know what, I could do an LP of this, and I went through a bit more, and I did pretty well. Not as bad as this. This is probably our worst runs. I'm going to have to be... Oh, okay. Of course, the opposite direction. Yes, it's Let's Play Curse at its finest. All right. Down here. Now here. Die, you stupid spider thing. Okay, now we're going to want to jump on this platform, which I don't want to get it. Okay, there. And then we're going to want to jump across here. And this basically takes us a shortcut all the way back here. And reason for this being because we want to go back. And, yes, there we go now. Here we are again, and now we can grab the second and last doubloon of this area. So there's that. So now we have 4. We already have a 10th of all the doubloons we need in this entire game. Well, almost, I guess, like 10 1/8, but whatever, or something. I don't care. Math. And die. Okay. Now die and... Yeah. All right, cool. So you can do, like, combos and stuff. I just like pressing the X button to kill people. Oh, that didn't kill me. Okay. This kind of reminds me of N2 also, or N squared, or whatever. Okay. Which is a pretty cool game, by the way. I like that one too. It's kind of hard, but I guess that's a given. Nobody really likes easy games unless you suck at them so much that you only play easy games. People complain about difficulty in video games. LOL. Oh, okay, there. Alright. Now we have to go back up there. I just wanted to grab all that stuff, even though that could have definitely waited. Let's be gutsy. Okay, good. Whew. Alright. Guiding light. I know where I have to go. This isn't like level 10. Alright, so we have to hit switch to activate it. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, game. You're always there for me. Now, Origen, Crossroads of the world. Now, luckily, there are no things here, so we don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, now we're here now. And here is an example of the Ubisoft logo, which is shameless advertising on their part. Just kidding. This is actually a launch pad, and we're going to need the launch skill, which we'll get way later, but which means we can't grab any of the things yet. So we're going to head down here. There's a nice little waterfall, and we press this button to open this door. And, oh my god, I got it. Oh, well, never mind. I said that way too early. It's like, oh my god, I got a brain aneurysm. Oh my god, my head. And the power of darkness and light have been voided into my brain. Origin 30,000 years ago. So, here we have a nice little over voice.
Let his spirit
This kind of reminds me of
this final battle.
of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock the Story. Gene Simmons narrating. God, it's just like kind of cheesy voice acting, but still. I've always been a critic of voice acting in video games. So here we've got the power of darkness and light, and we can change between those in with the right bumper. If you're playing on the 360, which I don't think you'd be able to be playing this on anything else. LOL PS3 users. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I less than 3 PS3 users, but basically we're gonna get a little text thing telling us what we can and can't do with these things. And it becomes really apparent and vital to the progression of this game. So What's over here, actually? Let's grab this money boss. Alright. So basically, I'll just explain it right here, and they'll redo it. But the blue, we can go through, we can activate blue environmental things, and if we're red, we can activate the red ones. Now, enemies that are red and blue, we have to be the opposite color to attack them. So if we see like a red, God, I was going to say snake, and then I was going to say scorpion. If you see a red spider, then you'll have to be blue to kill them, and it's just things like that. And it'll, okay, right here it says spirit energy, press the right bumper. Okay, channeling the light or dark spirit allows you to use items aligned with that. So basically what I just said, you have to be red to use the red things, blue to use the blue ones. And so here, we're going to do this, and this kind of does some tricky but really satisfying platforming. And if we try and go through this, we'll get hurt, so don't do it. We have to be red, and we'll be shielded by it, so haha! So there's that. And now we'll just continue on back, and it won't hurt us if we just go right through it because it's transparent. So let's go switch, and then switch, and then switch. Ooh, that was kind of close. All right, so press right. Okay, we already know this. So here's a red jerk, and we just killed him. So there's that. Now we're going to want to head back up here really fast. And there we go. And as you can see, we have a bunch of hearts right now, so I don't know if we needed that, but... And die. Okay. And they can't, if you try and attack blue enemies while you're blue, then you won't be able to. It'll just like bounce off of them or whatever, so you don't have to really worry about them. So let's head over here. And alright, so now we got a little bit of platforming to do. It's very basic, but still, and weird pokies. Okay, there we go. And now, basically, we're going to do this thing where we do this and then do this. And we have to just go up this way. It's not too tough. Later on, they get pretty intrinsic. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but whatever. Oh, I fell! Are you kidding me? Game. Well, maybe that was just my fault. Whatever. Okay, I think this is the first time I've ever fallen, but there's a bunch of huge-ass chains in the back. Alright, I want to jump for that, but I don't really want to. There we go. And I don't want to jump for that, because I know if I try and make any gutsy moves, I'll fail them in my recordings, but every time I do it without recording, then it's perfect. That's what she said. But, attack these things. Alright, there we go. It's way too late to be playing this, I swear to God. I should be recording Eternal Sonata when I'm on the brink of death, of sleeping. So, oh crap, wait a second. I think there's something off to the side. Nah, who cares? Alright, so here's another checkpoint, I think. Alright, where do we want to go? Oh, we can't even go that way. Never mind. Alright, let's head over here now, and there's blue things. And then these, like, flying dragonfly things. No! Okay, we can actually get back up. So here's these things. We don't get hurt by these, but if we're red, we do. So I'm going to try and stop saying that now. And don't fall in there, just like I did. There's spikes, and there's spikes trying to impale us here. So you can't hurt me now, you jerk. So die, and die in death. Okay. So it's basically how this game works out. So we're going to hit this again. Get a little cutscene. Cutscene in video games, and now we can go over there. Finally. Jeez. Alright, so now that that's done, let's open this thing and continue onwards. So yeah, hope you guys are liking this so far. It's pretty cool game later on. It gets better. Oh, why did that happen? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna be cheap and go down here and get my heart back. Yes, and die. Oh, I thought I could juggle you. Apparently not. Alright. There, I'm doing terrible. And this is the area where I actually got hit first. I got hit on that thing because I thought I had to go up there, and then I was like, God damn it. Which, of course, my exclamation for everything, so some of you shouldn't even be surprised. Okay, let's continue on this way. Just run through the door. The weird door. Now, here's the sisters. Ooh, I like them sisters. So here, just got this eternal ladder of death, and we have the sides precariously closing in on each other. And you can see in the background, right in between the two sisters, the lesbian sisters. Sorry, I had to get my lesbian reference of this LP out of the way early, just so I didn't have to make it later. In which case, I'd probably forget, and then I couldn't. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking now, slightly, briefly, and we got this light that we're gonna go into heaven with, except not really. So it ain't no big thing. And so there are the sisters. Sisters, so sisters. And what bam. Oh my gosh, I'm having a pickle. A pickle? Never mind. I was going to say epileptic seizure when it's not even funny anymore. It's not even funny in the first place. Break my neck open. So here we wake back up and we're like, oh my god, I lost all my powers. What was that? So apparently we just race through time. So
ended. Ancient spirits release their grasp, and you awake just a man. Surely it was a dream.
God, it's just kind of cheesy, but I guess in with the spirit of the game it fits. So I'll applaud it. So here's a teleportation area thing that we're gonna use later. So now this is kind of the main hub of the area. We can go through different areas. Here's the legend. I think I haven't shown that, but there's health upgrades, energy upgrades, and we'll go through those later. But basically it's telling us right now they have to go into the next world, which is right over there, which I'm gonna do in the next episode. We're gonna have to revisit each one each time. So I'll just try and do the most we can do in each world at the time we can do them in, and then go back and then do them all when we've got all the abilities. So that's how we're going to do that. So for Outland, I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. It's a pretty good game. If this didn't do it for you, I'd say give it a couple more episodes, see if you like it, and then base your judgments off that. But for now, like I said, I hope you guys liked it. In the next episode, we're going to tackle the jungle. So I will talk to you guys later.